so I bought another smartwatch. As if one was ever going to be enough. Spoiler alert, I quite like it. You wanna know what I'm talking about? Well, stick around. In the meantime, cue that intro music, boy! Yo, what is up, YouTube? It feels good to be back. It feels good to be black. And it feels good to be bald. Yeah, man. The last time you guys saw me, I had a full head of hair. And then I just decided to, switch it up and go back to my roots. Although in hindsight, I must say, I probably should have just waited at least until spring, because man, this Joburg winter does not love this peanut head. Yo! But yeah, let's just get straight into it, folks. And let me start off by saying that yes, I knew what I was getting myself into when I reviewed my first smartwatch just a couple of months ago. But I really did not expect that video to be such a hit. And I mean, it's crazy because the numbers are just climbing and climbing every day. You guys clearly enjoyed that video. So I sat down and I thought to myself, maybe there's something in here that I should explore a little further. That is when I decided that, you know what, I'm going to hook you guys up with a playlist of budget-friendly smartwatches. So this video right here will be the second one in the budget-friendly smartwatch series. I'll be sure to leave a link to the very first video in this series somewhere around this peanut head. But in today's video, I will be reviewing the T-Band smartwatch by TurtleFit. And yeah, man, I really like this little watch. I mean, it impressed me in more ways than one. And the purpose of this whole video is for me to give you 5 things that I really like about the T-Band smartwatch by TurtleFit. Without further ado, here's number 1. It has constant vitals monitoring. And man, come on, seriously, that is just the basic point of a smartwatch. It should constantly be monitoring your vitals all the time. It's got to be on, and it's got to work, and it's got to do it right, and you shouldn't have to worry about whether it's actually working like it's supposed to. And the T-Band smartwatch by TurtleFit really does a good job of monitoring your heart rate and your blood pressure. And I mean, it will even remind you when it's about time for you to get up, if maybe you've been sitting in the same place for far too long. And it will even remind you when your heart rate starts to spike. And all of those vitals, all of those precious vitals of yours, right, are being constantly monitored in the background and captured neatly into a very in-depth app. That is the second thing that I like about this watch, the app. It looks good, neat and clean, minus some broken English here and there. If you're someone who's going to be bothered by that type of a thing, you're going to be annoyed by that. But on the real though, it has a really good looking app. It gives you a lot of information. If you are someone who is like about the numbers, what's my heart rate? What was it a month ago? What was it 2 days ago? What was it today? And in fact, in the app, you are able to see a proper breakdown of your heart rate, your blood pressure, I think even your blood oxygen levels every hour the watch is constantly looking out for these things, and you can see that in the app. Like I said, if you were someone who needs to know, if you're obsessed with stuff like that. But okay, anyways, real talk, I can't see a real world proper reason for needing such information on a day-to-day basis. I think it's just something that will give you peace of mind. So I can appreciate it, and maybe there are a couple of other folks out there just like me who will appreciate it. Moving on to the third thing that I really like about this smartwatch by TurtleFit is the vibes, man. You gotta dig the vibes. So there's no denying it, man. When this watch is on your wrist, you will not miss a notification. You will not miss whatever this watch needs to make you aware of, because it vibrates really well. You will feel it, you will know it, you will be aware of it. And that is something about it that I appreciated a lot. There's no mistaking it. In fact, I remember the first time I went to bed with it on my wrist and I set an alarm for it to wake me up the next morning. When that watch started to vibrate at 5 a.m., I was like, huh? What happened? I almost fell out of my bed. I kid you not, because I was like, yo, that is quite strong. And like I've already said, that is something about the smartwatch that I can really appreciate about it. The vibes, man. And speaking of vibing, the fourth thing that I like about the smartwatch is its looks. It really looks good. Black, nice and sleek, comfortable, somewhat light. It blends in, it's not too much, it's not out there and in people's faces. It just sits right, man. It's got some pretty good looks, and I like that in a smartwatch. And here is the fifth thing that I appreciate and like about the T-Band smartwatch by TurtleFit: the price. I mean, for something that looks this good, feels this good, it comes in at a pretty nice price. Okay, it's priced just right. And just to give you an exact idea of how much it's going for at the moment on Take a Lot, here's the price. Right there. Because I mean, honestly, who wants to break the bank in order to get a decent smartwatch? Sometimes there's really just no point in doing that, and that is definitely not the point of this series, hence the name, budget-friendly smartwatch series. And yes, these are 5 things that I like about the T-Band smartwatch. And before I go, I'll give you one more thing, okay? A bonus 6th point that I appreciate and like about this T-Band smartwatch by TurtleFit. I genuinely believe that both girls and guys will like the smartwatch. It just sits right there in the middle. Both sexes will be able to appreciate it. But just to wrap this video up, let me tell you, yes, it does have a step counter. Yes, it does read your phone's notifications. Yes, it does time your runs. And yes, it does work on both Android and iOS. But those are really not its strengths. You see where this smartwatch by TurtleFit shines are in these 5 things that I have just mentioned in this video. And here is some further information about the T-Band smartwatch. It weighs 2.46 grams. It has Bluetooth 4.0. The manual claims that the watch is waterproof, but I never had the heart to mess around with water while having it on my wrist. And according to my experience, depending on how you use it, the battery lasts for 2 to 3 days. Speaking of the battery, here's a quick demo of how you charge the watch. You have to detach it from the strap and plug the watch itself into either a laptop, MacBook, PC, and or even the head of a normal charger, and just like that, Bob's your uncle. So do yourself a favor, bruh and lady. You're looking for a good looking, not so complicated, not too flashy smartwatch in this price range? Then pick up the T-Band smartwatch by TurtleFit. I honestly don't think that you will regret it. I've been using it for roughly 2 to 3 months now, and I have been enjoying the experience thus far. Considering the price range, it does what it's supposed to do, and it does certain things really, really well. But with that being said, man, let me bounce and go think about what the next smartwatch will be. Because like I already said, this is the second video in the budget-friendly smartwatch series. I can't tell you when the next one will be, but I can say that it's real soon. Yeah, real soon. Because that is the whole point of a tech reviewer's job. You don't always know what's coming, but you definitely always have the sense of a feeling that something is coming. And just when you least expect it, we just pounce. And we are like, hey, you look like you could use this product over here. Yeah, man, that's it from me. Stay teched out and God bless. I'm back, I'm black, I'm bald. 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 I'm back, I'm bald, I'm black, I'm bald. I'm black, I'm bald, and I'm back, baby!